Okay, and we good on YouTube. I might have to turn it down. Think so? I'm gonna have two bars just in case. All right, y'all niggas ready?
Yes. Always.
I look fat. Lose weight.
Can't add.
Add 10 pounds. Add. Easily. All right. B, you ain't never been. What you want me to call you? All right, John?
You can call me B.
All right. What you want me to call you on the intro?
No, nigga, because you got you give out our
A
whole
full
You
word.
gotta be
Full
Brian
got
Jones.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah. I call you B during the show,
Yeah.
but the intro you be Brian Jones. Okay. You up in here, so what we do is gonna be like 8 seconds of silence. Countdown in, then I'm gonna do the intro, then we're gonna run it. So 3, 2, 1. You think so? Let's see. I don't think so. It was good.
Okay.
I hear you talking about that shit do sound
Last
loud.
time I said we
That shit
had
do.
it this high.
It was loud, yeah.
Right.
It's straight. Okay, 3, 2, 1. All power to the people. It's the Bro Listen Podcast. The Black Podcast focusing on social political issues and how they affect our community. With your hosts, Cedric Owens, Brittany Brown, and Brian Jones, Anthony Rogers. Bruh, listen. Bro Nation, what's good? Tank holding in a cough.
God damn, boy.
Also, I think I put that intro up, but we're going to go with it now.
It is what it is.
I'm pretty sure it's fucked up. I don't even know if this is our correct intro music. We might be on the old intro music.
Oh, well.
My software ain't been acting right now.
No.
But we back at it again. Bro Nation, what's good? Bro Listen Podcast, episode number 47. Live in your favorite podcast provider. Tank is drinking a 40-ounce bottle of Smirnoff Ice Green Apple.
Sell 40s and
I
40s.
I guarantee you, it is the nastiest, just foolishness.
Not really. Smirnoff Ice is pretty good.
It
though.
looked like that stuff that you put the cones in at the
It
barber
start
shop.
off as being blue. If it turns green, it means
It's
you need to
good.
change it.
Kendra said it's good, so it's certified. But
It's a bitch drink, alright?
I can't.
But it's good.
I don't like stuff that look funny. It's weird. It look funny. But we live on the Facebook, live on the YouTube. We appreciate you if you are joining us live. If you're not joining us live and you're listening to us on the podcast provider, we appreciate you most of all. And hopefully this ain't no glitched up podcast and it's running smooth. I hope. Tank, how you feel?
Alright, bro. Same shit, different day.
Tank, all right. Brittany, how you feel?
Feeling better than I did earlier this week, getting over a cold.
Brittany got some lovely African earrings on.
You know, about to the
I'm
people, you know
feeling
what I'm
them.
saying?
In honor of Dr. Umar.
No, not in honor of
Yeah,
Dr.
yeah,
Umar.
right.
Definitely not
You
Dr.
representing it?
And no, in honor of
Got
Africa.
you on there?
No, it's Africa.
Oh,
No,
No, it ain't
Umar.
definitely not.
Hey.
Fuck that nigga.
Umar.
Fuck that nigga.
And we got a special guest again. And, this guy, he is a good friend of the show. Watch all the time. He also talks to us all the time off air. And he's been in the gantry a few times. Got Brian Jones, a.k.a. B. What's up, Brian?
Man, not much. I'm doing alright today.
Also, y'all might know him. He's a professional troll on News for Jack. So if there's an article,
I'm trying to tell you, y'all know them niggas don't be real on that.
They don't be real.
They don't be
Tank
real.
say we trolling with Russian robots.
Yes, they're
What
fucking
fake
robots.
robots?
It's not real people.
Wow, they spies.
Oh,
Back to Russian spies
yeah,
again,
they
huh?
just say whatever to piss you off, and niggas take
It
the
work.
bait. Niggas take the bait.
I say whatever to piss off MAGA people on there. For sure. I tell you what, the Jesse Smollett comments was lit this week.
Smell it. No, literally smell it.
Tank, you was right.
What?
The nigga was a liar.
Yes!
No.
Oh, did you see the latest now? All of a sudden,
Oh, Brian, you
he
one of these
stuff now.
allegedly niggas?
No, because they done found out the dudes went to the grand jury and said he ain't paid them.
Yeah,
Oh,
but no.
come on.
He said he didn't pay him, but he said that he was offered something else.
What is it?
A
come
training program or something, that personal trainer.
on. Oh, man.
So he offered him something else. He still
What?
offered him
The
something.
nigga, wait.
Wait,
Y'all,
say what?
if you jump me, I'll let you. If you jump me,
I'll
beat
let
me
you
up,
train
I'll
me?
let you get this free personal training class. What this nigga really is, the gay Tupac.
Them niggas
No.
was running
No.
the dime on his ass. You said, look, we don't need no money from you, baby. Look.
Yeah.
Your ass is good enough.
At this
Just give
point,
us some training
At this point, the way this story done went, I agree 100% with everything Tank said. He done been right so far. Jesse was out there cruising for a $5 foot long.
I
three niggas woke up out the bed.
But no, the latest thing is now he's admitting that he has a drug problem now. He's a drug problem.
That's deflection.
Now that's what it is now. He gonna take this out. That's what you're doing.
Well, that's our Jesse Smollett segment of the week.
I'm tired of talking about him now.
You can see me on Facebook and Instagram locking them niggas up. I ain't playing no games with them.
They got 3 in 1 week. 3 in 1 week.
I gotta get them all. R. Kelly, Smollett, and fucking Robert Kraft.
Oh my God.
Robert Kraft got arrested for buying simplicity tank. How you feel about that?
He got arrested for getting happy endings after massage.
That's fine.
That was what it was?
Yeah, he was at a massage parlor. He gave an extra $59 to get some pussy.
No, probably just to get.
It was $59. I read the whole thing.
Fuck that. He too rich to be buying cheap pussy. Hey, fuck him bitch out.
It's the rush of it all.
I mean,
it's the
I would
rush
be.
of it.
You ain't gonna get arrested doing that, fly.
He probably was already there, just there on the humbug.
And she was like, you want sucky? He was like, shit, I know that's 59.
I don't care how rich he is.
59.
If it's there, it's there.
Free Robert Kraft. He ain't do shit. What he did wrong.
Well,
They try to spin it into a human trafficking thing, but
I think they were
that
already
massage parlor ain't no human
I think they were
trafficking
already
place.
investigating that massage parlor for human trafficking.
That's what they say to keep prostitution down.
Yeah.
If we legalize prostitution, it's gonna reduce human
In
trafficking.
some places it actually is.
So,
man,
man, get out of here.
global. It used to be.
It'll ruin the pimp game.
That's what-
prostitution is one
that's
of the
tank
oldest
break.
business out there.
Tank gripe is we can't do it because hoes need pimps. That's
no, you can legalize it, but then the pimp is gonna be the government. They're gonna get pimped by somebody. The bitches are responsible.
It's almost the same
These
thing.
hoes that out here selling pussy ain't
It's the same
responsible.
thing. You have at a restaurant, you have a food, you sell at a restaurant, you still gonna need a waitress.
a waitress and a
The
pimp
worker,
ain't the same thing.
yeah, no, I'm talking
All
about
I'm
the
saying
prostitutes
is-
will be the waitress, the restaurant will be the pimp. Same difference.
Hoes don't know no better. That's why they got pimps. They need pimp to keep them in line.
Well, I wish we was talking about that today on this episode. So
Next
he about to go down that rabbit hole.
episode.
I see Tank put on the bad, had a hat. I'm not letting Tank bring nah, bro.
Come on back,
I'm not
come
going
on
down
back,
that
Mike.
rabbit hole
Come
with
on,
y'all
come
niggas,
back.
man. Fuck that. Let's talk about some black shit. Dr. Umar.
Oh, this nigga.
So everybody out there who don't know who Dr. Umar is, you probably shouldn't be listening to this show. But I'm just kidding.
Do your research.
Most niggas who listen to this show know who Dr. Umar is, but for those who don't, he's a very vocal, very big time, I guess, black activist within the woke community.
Pan-African.
He's very Pan-African and all
This
that.
The Prince of Pan.
This nigga called himself.
I'm just
How you gonna label? How you gonna call your own
the
self?
Prince of
I'm
Pan-African.
a Prince of Pan-African. Somebody got the crown, you nigga.
He was listening to T.I., man. He thought he was the king of the
All
South.
right.
Yeah, well,
He claimed to be Freddie Douglas' great nephew or something.
Something.
Oh, that
Umar.
too.
But he say some cool stuff sometimes.
Some cool stuff?
Cool.
Oh.
No. You think he say some cool stuff sometimes. I ain't say that. But he say some cool stuff sometimes. But anywho, while back, how many years ago that was? 5 years ago?
About 4, I think it was.
4 or 5 years ago, he said he was going to open up a school that teaches Pan-Africanism and credit and all the stuff that we need, economics and stuff like that. Right, and the true black history of race. So everybody got hyped. But as time went on, Umar never opened his school.
But collecting funds.
But he kept collecting them money.
See what's happening with niggas. Uh-oh, wait a minute. This why when the niggas say he's gonna do some niggas act like it's just gonna magically disappear just like that. And after a year of saying to do it, nigga was already like, well, where the school at? What is, I'm like, nigga.
Well,
the nigga trying to open a fucking school.
Well.
He not LeBron James.
That's true. He ain't got LeBron money.
He fundraising to open the school.
But now, before we get all into it, this week, he did announce that the school is about to be open.
About 2 weeks ago.
He got a property. He got a property. He made an infomercial of him walking through a building that looked like it was on abandoned buildings on History Channel.
Right.
Yeah. He bought a trap.
Trap.
And he gonna turn the trap into a school. So at this point, just like Tank said, the woke community is torn. Half the niggas is like, that's what's up, Umar, and the other half is like, this nigga a scam artist. He playing us. So how y'all feel about it? Brittany, you was about to go on a rant before I cut you off. How you feel about it?
Okay, so first of all, you compared it to LeBron James and him opening up the school. He doesn't have the same financial backing as LeBron James. Number one, LeBron did not use all of his money to open up the school. And I'm a big LeBron James advocate. So he did enlist the help of the state in order to get his school up and popping.
State ain't gonna help Umar.
I understand that, but I'm just saying, you're making a comparison.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't want the state help, and I get that. So you make a comparison. My thing is that he went on these different tours for a long time, these churches, which if he doesn't believe in the whole religion thing, so I thought, why would you be enlisting the money from the church, something that you don't agree with, but that's another topic. You had these different speaking engagements, all this other stuff to raise money, yet how much of that money was you actually pocketing in your own pocket versus how much money was you actually putting against to the school fund, is what I'm saying. Then on top of that, you showed us 23-minute or more infomercial of everything that you're doing, you're gonna have, all this other good stuff, and I appreciate that. But if I'm an investor, and I got $1 million to give you, last thing I want to see is a video of you talking for 23 minutes about what you're trying to do. I want to see a plan. I want to see renderings, stuff like that. You spent 4 years gathering this money. You spent 4 years gathering this money. You spent 4 years gathering this money. Yes, you secured the property, and I appreciate that. But you should have went the extra step and showed me plans versus telling me everything you're gonna have. Because a lot of the stuff don't make sense. He's gonna spend another 4 to 10 years trying to get everything to what he wants. By that time, a whole other generation of kids will have graduated. You're still not helping.
When you're saying you want to, what plan? Because on the video, he went into detail about the programs that he's going to have. The different types of programs that he wants to have. I don't think he's going to go into in that video about all of the behind the scenes financial stuff. That's
I wasn't talking about the financial stuff. I'm talking about spoke about at the Marcus Garvey Frederick Douglass Institute. We're going to do this, and we're going to grow this.
It's a promotional video.
But you've been saying that for 4 years. But you've been already saying that for 4 years, right?
The man's still working. You know
we already. No, at the end of the day,
Omar's working against. Omar's working against a lot. He's working against.
An OxyClean commercial that would have been better than that.
Umar is working against. He's not only working against the crackers and whatever and the shit that he say. That's why I say
I understand that.
He's not only working against them. He's
what
working
I'm
against
saying
also
is
his
that
own
you
people.
could have showed me an architectural rendering.
What you mean?
I don't give a damn
about
about
the building.
I don't give a fuck about the building.
You want to see the design of the building?
I want to see the design. So I invest in.
Hold up.
Why would you show me?
It's an investment video. It's just a video.
Yes, it is, because at the end of the day, you still begging for more money.
Yes, that is more money.
It is,
but it's just a video.
I already know you've been talking thus far about what you're trying to do for the last 4 years to be able to secure this property, to be able to secure these 2 buildings.
But wait.
I get that. No. But what I'm saying is that at the end of them 4 years, you have not had anybody to actually draw up some actual tangible plans that I can see, not you speaking. You could have shown it in the fucking 700-hour million video that you just recorded. Fuck him.
What tangible? I would take that. What tangible plans could he possibly
You could have shown us. You could have shown renderings. You could have shown us. Okay, so
pull your dick out, Umar.
That part does make sense because before they do a stadium deal, let's say the Jaguar Stadium or something else, they'll show you a rendering of what it's going to look like when it's finished versus what it looks now.
You talking about when they're building the building?
Yeah,
he's not building the building. He
still has to They wasn't building the stadium when they showed the new scoreboard.
Right.
They didn't show you a rendering. So he could show you a rendering of how.
Give me something to invest more in because these people have been giving you money based off your word. So all you did was show me 2 abandoned buildings and a fucking gym and a big ass open lot that wasn't even mowed.
But I can say
and saying the same shit you've been saying for 4 years.
You don't like Umar? Wait, Brian, why you don't like Umar? Why you don't like Umar?
Cool. I don't like Umar because a lot of things he preach, he too standoffish.
Facts.
It's like when any other black person on his level or caliber kind of even questions him a little bit about what he's doing, even for more information, he goes all full off. He burns bridges.
Every time Umar get in an argument with a black person that's on the same intellectual level as him,
or above,
if he disagree with him, he call him cool. I can think of 4 or 5 videos I've seen.
Yeah.
And he goes slap off. For you to be trying to do stuff, you need to work with others in the community. You can't just start chopping people off.
Exactly.
And especially if you're going to try to build that school and grow it, you're going to need other people. You can't do it all by yourself.
My thing is, I don't want to get into the realm of what I think is going on online and with Umar in general. on the whole situation is, which is so much backlash against the shit, it'll make you not want to do it. But I don't see too many other cats besides LeBron James and some of these other NBA players opening schools or doing any kind of charitable things for the community at all. Kaepernick, LeBron, Umar. Name another one. That's off the top of your head. I'm pretty sure there's plenty more. But I'm saying off the top of your head, it ain't really a lot like that.
Well, not in the United States.
Diddy got a couple of schools.
But I live in the USA, B. So, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's, you know.
Because Lil Jon opened 2 schools in Ghana.
Lil Jon had a couple of schools.
Yeah, in Africa. Good for them Google Boggers. I would say that. What you gonna do for the niggas in Compton?
I like
Lil Jon from Atlanta.
I don't see what the problem is with the building that Umar got. The niggas was talking, look at this old
I don't
man.
have it.
I'm like, it's a bit. He bought a building.
Well, that's slave shit.
I don't have an issue with the building.
He bought a building, right? It got a gym. It got all the aspects that you need to build a good school with some more backing. So all he asking for is more backing to get this shit right.
I don't have an
What's
issue.
wrong with that?
I don't have an issue with the building. I don't have an issue with him purchasing the land.
You want to have all this shit.
No. What I have an issue with is that yes, you got this, and I appreciate you. That could have been an email or something. I don't know. You secured this building, these buildings. Okay, you secured that and the land. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is that you're still spewing the same rhetoric that you've been doing for the past 4 years, and you have nothing else more to show me.
How many niggas
that showing you so that you can develop? Why would I still give you money though? So you already got my money for the building.
No, wait, that's my point. Okay, stop right
there. But I need to give you more money. Show me what I'm listening.
Stop right there. That's my point. How many niggas that's complaining about Umar actually invested with Umar?
Because he didn't get the goal that he wanted.
Right, he didn't get the amount of money he wanted.
That's why he's still asking for
money. He had to reach into his own damn pocket.
But
he was speaking against raping the damn black community.
But what? He ain't raping them because ain't nobody giving him money.
No, his money in pocket in his own damn pocket.
I looked up this nigga thing when he was doing these speaking engagements. The ticket is like $20. This nigga ain't charging no outrageous prices.
I'm not saying he is.
I ain't got, and it ain't like, if you a hustler, you a hustler.
Right.
You selling
that nigga
shit or whatever, and the people ain't getting nothing back out. You a hustler now, nigga.
He a hustler now.
But
we all agree he a hustling ass nigga.
But
he
the reason why he's still asking for the money is because he ain't hit the goal.
I don't have an okay, so I guess we're missing my point. I don't have an issue with him asking for the money. What I have an issue is
still asking for money.
What I have an issue is that you got money for the building. Yes, great. However, for me to give you more of my money, you're still telling me the same shit you told me 4 years ago.
You barely had enough to buy a building.
But you're still telling me the same shit you told me 4 years ago. So show me some. I need to see some other stuff. I need to see some forward. I need to see forward progression, and I don't see anything.
What's that word?
I have a problem with that. Only for the slight problem is he should have did a goal adjustment. It's like once he started the process and he saw that he wasn't gonna once he saw that he wasn't gonna reach his goal, he should have did a smaller scale of what he was gonna do, like a template. Instead of me getting this grand school, I got a smaller school and we're already built. So now you can come in and see this is how it's actually working in the community, and then he would have got the investors.
This generation different. I could just imagine when the Nation of Islam was starting and getting shit, they didn't have none of that shit together. All this business.
The difference is,
young niggas got together and the community supported them.
The difference is back when the Nation of Islam started, black people as a whole were tighter, and they actually would donate to a cause. I want to flip this into something else, because Umar hustler, regardless if you got good or bad intentions in this. I hope school open up or whatever. But let's flip this into what Killer Mike and DJ Envy was debating on the other week on Breakfast Club. On should black kids go to private or public school? Because this would be a private school,
right?
Or whatever, right? That you have to pay tuition to. But they would teach pro-black things. But Killer Mike was saying, no, send them to the black school in your city and keep that school black and let them learn using the social programs and the social money that we already put in. So how y'all feel about it? I'm starting with Brian since you the guest. Brian, how you feel about it? Which one, public or private?
I like the public idea. I do. For the thing was with Envy, because Envy sent his kids to private school, but if he would have actually invested in the public school, he could have built them resources up. And that's the thing, it's the same thing with the black community. It's like when people move out. Like the reason why the black community doesn't grow is because as soon as people get successful, they move out. They don't put money back into the community.
True.
And that's why like schools in the black neighborhood are doing poorly, because when the people get money, they don't look back. They don't invest back.
I agree. I think the public school route is the way to go too. Because the whole private school thing in general, private schools are limited, period, in my opinion. No matter what private school it is, they're going to limit their intake. They're going to limit the amount of people that can go there or whatever. And public schools are way bigger and more vast or whatever. Plus, regardless if you go to private school or not, your tax money is still going into that public school
Absolutely.
or whatever. And the majority of the community attends that public school. So why not force the public schools to put the curriculums in that we want instead of vice versa? Look at it in Texas. They done took out that slaves were slaves in some of the books.
They wanted to come.
Now we want it to come here. We volunteered to help.
Right.
They put that in there. Or the Confederacy left because of state rights. But they demanded that curriculum and voted for lawmakers to change it. So I'm all with Killer Mike. The public school thing is way better than me. Like in Jacksonville, we got Reebok, we got Reigns, prestigious black schools, but they don't have the prestige that they used to have back in the 60s and 70s. Because like what Brian said, we moved out.
What's Stanford?
I think Rain still has
Stanford?
some prestige.
College prep?
Yeah, that's
Stanford.
college.
Oh, Stanton.
Stanton.
That's college prep. It used to be a black school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, now this is the thing.
I
When
went there
segregation
for
was around in Jacksonville, you had 4 black schools. You had Reigns, Reebok,
Nope.
Stanton.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
Oh no, wait, not Reebok.
Reebok wasn't.
Reigns, Stanton,
Gilbert.
and there was one more or whatever.
I think it was Jackson.
Butler. But
Yeah.
No, Jackson was still segregated.
yeah, Butler. That was the other one. So you had black high schools, but when this going back to your thing, cause when they integrated or whatever, they was like, well, that's the end of that.
I like private. Fuck that public shit. Even Killer Mike said he gonna send his kids the motherfucking private and whatever because DJ Envy like you said, Brian, hit the school that he wanted, the public school don't have the resources or whatever, and if he would have been the best, well, he ain't been investing. Now he has kids. Maybe he can invest while his kids is at private school, but the resources ain't that he sees fit the raise, but that he wants his kids to learn at the public school. But maybe he can, because it ain't gonna. He got to invest in the person. It ain't gonna magically appear. So I think there's a lot of advantages to being in the private school.
My thing about
That's a lot of it.
my thing about charter schools and private schools. Another thing too, when you send your kid to a private school, like you need to make sure it's a black owner. Like if you send in Jacksonville, if you send your kids to Bowles might be the best school in Jacksonville. But you know where that money going.
Absolutely.
You know who owns Bowles. So that's my thing. Like, so if you're gonna pull them out of your black neighborhood public
No,
school,
because if the public school in the neighborhood is bullshit or whatever, why not send them to the
but
private?
that's what Killer Mike
It's all
said.
right.
Why we not boosting that school up?
All right, but I can't do that and send them there too. I got to send them somewhere else first, and maybe I'll invest.
Then if everybody keep doing that, then Umar just gonna be like, hey, I know where you can go.
See, I don't like.
I got
my
something
own
for you
person-
over
My
there.
opinion is like, me personally, can't nobody teach me to be me but somebody look like me. I'm gonna keep saying that until the day I die. I've been saying that for a long time. I don't have an issue with either one, whichever's gonna afford my child the best education possible, but to also teach him about being himself. And I don't have an issue with what Dr. Umar is ultimately wanting to teach his kids. I wish school can open up even sooner. Something I might try to send my son to. That I wasn't afforded the opportunity of somebody who went to both Stanton and went to Reigns or whatever. It's just a matter of who's gonna help my child in his progression in the future to be ultimately the best black man he possibly can be and most successful.
Well, that sounds like Umar right there.
Yeah, well, you need to see your kid in Pan-Africa Frederick.
I don't have an issue with what he's teaching. Like I don't. Because I wish I had that. I wish that African American history was not just an elective.
You ain't gonna get that from nothing.
No.
None of that school.
Right, exactly.
Private, public.
Exactly.
nothing.
I have to
Any
teach my
school.
child to be a black man. I have to teach my
But I
child
don't
to
want the school.
be what it is to feel
But
black
school ain't-
and
it's
love
school- it's
yourself.
school about education.
I don't want the motherfucker teaching them that. I don't know what the
That and
hell
on
they
top
gotta
of
teach
that, the fact that we develop science, that we develop math, and all that other stuff. Like I want to teach. I want my child to know that.
So you want your kid to go to an internment camp and teach them black superiority.
I don't have a problem with that because I feel like we are speaking.
I want my kid to walk around throwing that shit in their face. Like, we did that. Nope. Don't
Nope.
give Henry Ford credit for that. That was George Washington Carver. He
Thank
did
you.
that shit.
You want to
Thank
teach your kids and then send them to the white schools and piss these white teachers off.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
My thing is,
Like the little nigga that's they got arrested. Y'all heard about that? He was like, fuck that Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh yeah, he got
Shit.
arrested. Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, they do
I don't
that.
know the whole story, but
They do that to the wrong parents. When you do that to me, somebody getting punched. I'm coming up
Yeah,
there.
ready to fight.
My kid get arrested for kneeling, and you motherfuckers, all right.
You know, this might sound crazy. I really don't care if Anna learned any Black history shit at school at all. I feel like I'm 100%. I feel like that's on the undertaking of the parent to teach. I want Anna to go to school and learn reading, writing, and arithmetic. So when she get her ass out of school, she can go to college and learn reading, writing, and arithmetic. So they can give her a fake piece of paper that says she's better than somebody else, so she can get a good job.
that's the thing that Umar was talking about real. Umar talking about the schools don't teach shit that you're gonna need later in life.
You know what you're not gonna need later in life? But wait,
no, you're right.
Here's my thing about Pan Africa, George Washington Carver, Larry Hamilton University. Right. You know what you're not gonna need later in life? The fact that you know that Nubians took over Egypt, or the fact that you know that like Hannibal was Black. That might be cool subjects and stuff like that. That's not gonna help you get a $50,000 a year job.
So you don't think history?
I think it might.
Yeah,
Not in the sense of self-value and knowing that you are somebody or you come from somebody. Because a lot of kids, because I used to work with kids, a lot of kids don't know themselves and don't even have confidence in
I think our
Absolutely.
history started with slavery and don't know that
Very true. But okay, so
it
say you teach all that predated stuff, right? And you have pride in yourself. How does that help you get the job at Procter & Gamble?
Self-confidence and self-value, self-worth.
But you can,
you
can have
self-confidence
and self-value without those teachers too.
It
I didn't learn any of that shit in school, and I had it.
It can catapult you to a way where, okay, I don't have to get a job at Procter & Gamble.
So
I
you
can make
really-
my
It
own.
does.
Do you?
Yeah,
I
it
can
does
make
have a
my
whole
own
different
because it
mindset.
give you a whole different confidence.
What that could do is aid you in when you come back. So when you leave your community, that you know that you have something that my community looks like this, but my people weren't always like this. So it's my duty when I leave here to bring that back. Instead of now when people leave, they're like, deuces, fuck the community. I made it out. Y'all niggas can too.
Yeah.
And it's your fault why you didn't make it out.
It's a nigga
And my
on
Facebook friend Jessica said that's why it should be taught in school. Absolutely.
It's a nigga on Facebook. He got tattoos all over his face and red hair. He got a fucking.
That teaches his kids
Yeah,
how to shooting the guns and all of
Nigga
that
tatted up
stuff.
all
While they
But
doing history
his
lessons,
kids
metaphysics
is
and
like
stuff.
6 and 7. They know
No.
metaphysics. They know all.
And they do it up put
They-
together.
The parent teaching of the parent Africanism and all of that shit from that shit go a long way. Or whatever.
But what made those
something-
kids smart? And I'm not trying to shit on African history. I'm just trying to make a point. What made those kids smart? Because I know exactly the guy who you're talking about.
Oh,
Are those kids smart because they know metaphysics at 7 and 8 years old? Or are they smart because they know that Egyptians took over Sumerian?
They're smart because
They
of
know
all
the
of it.
truth.
All of it.
Yeah.
Because of
But
everything.
without the Egyptians took over Sumerian history and they knew metaphysics alone, would they still be smart? Because that's metaphysics.
Smart, but you don't have. It's a certain swagger, a certain confidence that comes with
They
knowing.
go ahead and
Like the movie that Umar was in,
They're
Hidden
well-rounded.
Colors. That shit could change niggas' lives if you see it at a young age. If
Yeah.
I seen that shit when I was a jit, that Hidden Color nigga, that my whole path could have been changed.
I just don't trust. Okay, number one, I am a historian, so I like a lot of times niggas say stuff about history.
You think all you need is book smart?
No, it ain't about book
You
smart.
one of
This
them niggas.
is my point. What?
Spit it out.
A lot
Swallow
of times I think niggas think vastly different. It's just like white people have a misconception of history, and so do black people.
Yeah.
The truth lies somewhere in the middle,
Absolutely.
right? And if you really become a historian, you really study history, you learn what's really good, what really happened.
Well, no
Okay,
shit.
I don't trust white people to teach the correct history of black kids. I agree with y'all on that. But I also don't trust y'all niggas. Because I know niggas that'll be having people think that we Indians or Native Americans and we was over here sharecropping with
Abraham Lincoln was black.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln
Right,
was
but
black.
those are the ones
Beethoven was a
but those are the
nigga.
ones that are misinformed, who don't take the time to do their research, who don't take the time to learn. They stay in like one arena.
It's a lot of.
Who won draw?
Abraham.
This
Abraham.
I
See,
know
that's
Abraham.
Abraham. Don't teach Rob.
He was Mulligan.
Don't
Yeah,
tell my baby that
His
Abraham Lincoln was
mother
black.
was Mulligan.
Abraham-
Mulligan is
It's like 5 of them.
Abraham Lincoln mama was an old white bitch.
Yeah.
You out your mind. She was an old
Why not?
white bitch. His wife was an old white bitch. and their son was a white dead bitch because he died. They fuck that shit.
Well,
back to a point I think we missed in the whole Killer Mike DJ MV conversation. Back during his thing on Netflix, where he kind of hid the message with the stripper video of learning like trades and how he first went to trying to teach the young kids in school about trade. I think that's more beneficial than anything.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Now, now I agree with this.
Okay.
Now this is what my point is. I do have black centerism and Pan-Africanism and black pride. I got all that. And I'm cool with teaching the kids that. I teach Anna black pride shit all the time. But I would be, let's teach them trade. Let's teach them fucking credit.
Yes.
Let's teach them shit like that. That's what's going to make them smart and advanced. And that's not colored. That's all I'm saying. Learning the trades and learning financial stability is not white or black. That's just
that also will help you with sustaining the actual community once you start building a community. So I mean that is important.
But I think the whole system is fucked up as it is. Because just think, like if I was in school and I didn't care about grades and I didn't care about none of that shit, and I knew the only thing waiting on me when I graduated was fucking McDonald's, I'd be selling dope. I'm dead serious. But if you told me I can come in and do this program and I ain't got to do no math and no reading, and by the time I graduate I can be a longshoreman making bread or emergency seaman making bread, then I'll probably do that shit. But a lot of kids, only thing they telling them is you go to school, you go to college, you get money. They're not telling you all these other alternative routes that you can go, when you graduate.
The reason I think that the Pan-African shit is so important, especially for project niggas and niggas growing up with nets and folks, because you got more than just books and trades and shit that you got to deal. Go ahead, touch my mic.
It was off center. Your mic was off center.
Don't touch my whistle.
What was that?
Fucked up your whole entire thought.
Yeah. There's more shit to it than just the trades and all that. You also have to deal with the environment, with growing up in America and the constant stereotypes and shit that's always put into our head of this is what a nigga is, this is what a black person is, this is what we do, or this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing dope dealer, I'm seeing guns, I'm seeing violence. Most black men go to jail or some shit. Well, not most, but like 1 out of 5.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Stupid ass number.
It is ridiculous.
So when building that self-worth and self-value is also as important as learning the trades and shit, because you got to know that it's other outcomes, alternatives, the way you could end up.
So give me a mix. Give me the teachings of the trades and stuff, and give me a class called White People Ain't Shit 101.
That's what I'm talking
And then we
about.
good.
That's Umar. That's why I ain't giving nigga Umar no money, but I support you, my nigga. I ain't getting my money.
I was close to getting him some money, but
What?
then he got in an argument with I'm trying to think of the other dude.
That, yeah.
The black
You
financial
talking about the dude from TV1? That show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got in an argument with him, and it
Hold
was
on.
more.
What's the nigga with no neck?
No, not that nigga.
The
He
one-
argued
the one
with
with
the
the
other
ass
nigga
guy.
on there was the Republican nigga, but go ahead.
Yeah, fuck them cool ass niggas. Now, there was some cool ass nigga on that panel. I seen that shit.
So he got in an argument with him, and I was like,
Was that about interracial dating?
No, that was on. No, that was
Okay,
on.
then I ain't see it.
No, it was
I like when
it's
Umar
another
be a
dude.
straight nigga. It shows
But they
that everybody got flaws. I like
Umar like
that he got
his
flaws.
That's
like
the
that.
black financial dude, though. He
Yeah,
always
that's
write a
right.
book. And they got in an argument because he was asking them about like the school and the financial stuff, and then it was like, which were legit questions, and he just blew it up.
Like he always because
he
he
just blow it up
when
and
he
start
gets
puffing his
caught-
chest.
Usually snake oil salesmen get defensive when you be like,
Yeah.
"It's just olive
I
oil."
don't like these polished ass niggas.
Yeah.
That
But
never
no,
say
when
the
you
wrong
back him
thing.
into a corner
Like
and he doesn't even
Obama
have an
and-
answer. If you back him into a corner when he doesn't have an
Yeah.
answer or the answer
He's ready
is
to
the truth,
fight.
people don't He be ready to fight, call you coons, all this other stuff.
What nigga is
But
out
he-
there right now that ain't got a fake facade up that you can really that's gonna say some real shit
LeBron.
or whatever. I like LeBron.
I do too. I'm
Cap.
a big fan.
I
Big
fuck
LeBron James fan.
Yeah,
LeBron and Cap, the only two.
Yeah, who else? That's real shit.
Umar.
Cool
But see, my thing about
cool
Umar
ass
though,
nigga.
Umar like to hitch his horse. He like to hitch his horse to wagons that he can't pull.
I
Okay?
like that.
Cause you coming through and
You
you
so country ass nigga.
hey nigga black y'all better listen to a real nigga out here. But you coming through and you trying to put people on game or explaining to them why we need Pan-Africanism and all this and why we should date within the black race. Right? And then like they be like, yo, well what about interracial dating? And he be like, you better not come in my house with no white bitch.
Right.
And I just feel like that's a horse he shouldn't hitch his wagon to.
Nah, he didn't say that. He say what I say or whatever. It's like you can fuck with the white bitch, but when you marry one, I'm gonna look at your side eye.
Man, you know how I feel about that. That go back to my Hillary Clinton thing. You gotta be strategic or whatever. I'm not saying the way he feel ain't right or wrong. What I'm saying is you gotta know when to implement that. And the time ain't right for that. You gotta wait your time. That's my thing. Go to the nice massa house. Get in the house, bake his biscuits all day. And when he go to sleep, cut his motherfucking throat.
We need both. We need both kind of niggas. Whatever.
Because the niggas that just want to run in there with guns blazing, them the niggas that get shot.
But we need both though. We ain't gonna.
Those are Marines though. Those are frontline people.
Marines are insane, crazy people.
Yeah.
So you gonna so you gonna need your King T'Challa's and your damn Killmongers, right?
I'm Killmonger.
I think both of them had good points.
T'Challa ain't have no damn point.
I think
we gotta go back to this shit
I
again.
think we need both.
T'Challa can eat it dead.
No, what
was T'Challa's point? T'Challa's point was,
shit,
I'm the king of Wakanda, not the king of the niggas.
I think that both of their ideologies, you put them together, but you tame Killmonger and then you give T'Challa, like, make him say it with his chest a little bit more. I think it could have worked.
T'Challa bitch.
Go
ahead, bro. Killmonger wanted to kill him. What was his point, bro? Yeah.
He had no point. The point was that his lady and Killmonger both influenced him later on, and at the end he had a point, but in the beginning he was lost.
But you gotta think about it. T'Challa was only practicing what was instilled in him from his dad. Once he found out the truth, he was like, okay, we need to do more. And we don't need to go the route that Killmonger was trying to do. Killmonger was trying to go out and just blow the whole spot.
Killmonger was like,
he was trying to engage him in war. He was trying to do things in a more diplomatic way. Exactly.
But in reality, freedom ain't free. Sometimes you gotta die for it.
You can't make no omelet without breaking no eggs.
True indeed. He was trying to break the whole goddamn tray.
Let me tell y'all why I can't fuck with T'Challa. Okay, when his cousin, his blood cousin Killmonger, first cousin said
he came in there on some real raw shit though.
When he said
he should have calmed that shit down.
It's about 100 million black people out there right now that's hurting and struggling that can show you some of this technology. And T'Challa said, I am not the king of them, which is niggas. I am the king of Wakanda. Fuck it in, bro.
But it was the way.
I'm all the way with Killmonger.
But it was the way Killmonger came in that bitch. It was the way Killmonger came in that bitch. Killmonger could have came in and they both could have been in one cohesive unit if he didn't come in that bitch like, fuck this shit, I'm finna blow up your spot, I'm bigger than you, I'm better than you, and I'm finna take your shit.
He said, I want the throne.
Like, it's the way he came in that bitch though.
But it's the same thing with MJ.
It was a tug of war.
M'Jongu said the same thing when he came out for the mountain.
This is what niggas do with Black Panther. We start talking about it like this shit real. This is what niggas do.
See, that's why you can't teach this shit. If we all open the school, this shit gonna be the whole class.
Not gonna lie.
The same thing happened with the Matu. Wait a minute. Let's go back.
He came during the actual ritual though. He
came down from the mountain and he said up straight. He said, I don't like the way y'all run this shit. He said it's time for a new king.
Okay, since we gonna talk about this, that was the stupidest shit on the whole Wakanda thing. Y'all got all the technology and all this shit, and this is the way y'all hand off y'all governance.
That's king shit though.
I mean,
every monarchy in the world right now, even with the new technologies that we have currently, still do dumb shit like that.
That's the silly shit.
Monarchies
are
dumb.
Silly though. I think it was still people to their roots though.
Whoever fights,
you still have to have some level of tradition though. You still have to have some level of tradition.
I want you to think about this. No, you don't. What you saying? Were you saying who ass get to be king?
That's what
I think that's fair versus hey, since
that's
you were
fair.
born to this shit. You was born to this shit. It all made come to you. I don't think that's unfair. I don't think that's unfair. It's a level of competition. It's a level of competition.
What's wrong, nigga?
Versus being cast on you because you was born into that shit. Fight for your shit.
Trump will act right if a motherfucker put his hands on him.
But
Trump will be doing that shit.
You think Obama? Listen,
Obama will put ass.
Bill Clinton will still be the president right now. Bill Clinton will be putting niggas in a snake chokehold for the back. You better yield, bitch. Bitch, you better
survival of the fittest? I don't know.
I would take, me and Tank had conversations about this before. I don't believe in any kind of monarchy. That shit's stupid. And you said you need some sentiment or tradition. Let's go back to the school thing, so let's come full circle or whatever, right? Some of that shit dumb. And it gotta go. Like, what you want? What kind of leadership you want? I don't believe in, like, ordained leadership. I don't believe in that shit. So what kind of leadership you want? Y'all niggas want a king?
I say all the time that the Constitution shit is the best shit these crackers
I agree.
ever.
I like democracy. I just don't think it's democratic enough.
But they don't follow it.
They don't. The Constitution actually needs to be rewritten because it was written during the time that it applied then. It doesn't apply now.
Actually, I
Lasted
think
for
they
400 years and with a
Because
couple tweaks.
yeah, because of tweaks, some ratifications and all that stuff.
Yeah, like that shit.
There's a lot of things that need to be ratified now.
They think it's the Ten Commandments until they want to break it. Like the shit Trump doing now, he's not even following the Constitution.
Oh,
My friend Jessica talking some
But
Obama
they're
got
all for it.
hands.
They're clapping and shit.
Don't do
yeah.
him like that.
Obama
Got hands. Don't do him like that.
Man,
Who's that Obama
My
guy?
friend Jessica, Obama
Obama
got
ain't got no
hands.
damn hands. That's my nigga, but that nigga ain't never beat nobody ass in his life.
My president.
Man, Obama smoked them long cigarettes, man. He got a nice jab on.
That nigga say Obama smoked Virginia Slims, man.
Obama said
What's that?
bullshit recently, matter of fact.
Hey, Michelle.
You heard what he said?
What did he say?
What this bullshit
What he
Obama said?
I mean, he can't get reelected again.
No, I ain't that. Not what it's bottom of this guy. You talking about if you really secure in your masculinity, well, you don't need 3 chains and 8 women twerking around you.
I mean, he just sound like an
Obama
old
said, that's all right,
ass
get the fuck out of here.
dude.
That's a
He
quote.
just sound like an old ass dude.
Where he saying that
though.
from?
And he was talking to he was up there on some panel with Steph Curry or whatever. That's exactly what he said. You
All right, bro, nation. I know y'all know I've been a stern fighter of Obama this whole time. We 47 episodes in. I'm not really sure what the fuck happened, but I will research into this. If Obama said that and it's not out of context, I'm not fucking with Obama no more.
No, you can't not fuck with it. Just
Nah, that's cool shit.
You just said something.
That's
But
bullshit.
that's real shit, though.
Well, you think Obama ain't no cool?
I don't think Obama cool, but I think that's
I
cool
think it's
shit.
But that's like, you can apply that to anything else. If you securing yourself, you don't have to show it off.
I agree with
It's
that.
about showing out.
But you talking
He
about
has
that?
he's like the 8 bitches around me shaking their ass and got nothing to do
That's
with
just
my
something I
insecurities.
want, right?
That's what I like.
That's what I'm saying. But he's saying that if you're securing yourself, you don't need that to show that you're securing yourself.
I'm
Nisha
gonna
just
show-
researched it and she said in Washington Times, which is a newspaper I kind of trust, so I'm gonna have to go read
Hey
it.
man, if I want to be in a video,
Also
in the
marketing.
tip drill video with ass everywhere like
Hey,
this, sliding
I
down,
agree.
that sounds like fun.
Come on now, Brian.
That
That
sound
basically
like
saying
fun.
the tip drill video was unnecessary.
No,
It
it
should have just been Nelly and Murphy Lee at that bitch.
No,
Hey,
You know what
hip
he mean when-
hop
and you
history,
know what
by the way.
you know what he mean when he say you're not secure in your masculinity. He trying to call you faggot.
Because you got girls around.
Yeah, because
So you saying he intellectually trying me?
Yeah, that's what he said.
I'm whoop Obama ass. Is this him?
Don't do my president.
Is this your
Don't
president?
do my president
Yeah,
like
hit you
that.
with a
He
cigarette.
just sound like an
Yeah.
old school dude. Is what he sound like. Like
Old
something
school.
your mama, daddy, grandma.
That might be true. Obama did, when Obama first got elected, he said some dumb shit. For real. I was like, yeah, you sound like an old white president. Like when he first got elected. And then after about 2 years, he was like, you know what? Fuck all you niggas. I hope the gays get married. And I'm gonna give these niggas who smoke crack, y'all free. So that's type of shit. But like when he first got elected, he was like, I believe marriage is between a man and a woman. And I believe this, that, and the other. And I was like,
He was trying to be for overall people. He was trying to be for.
Like Tank say, Obama feel like
It's a
one
facade.
tide float all boats.
Ain't none of these motherfuckers
Jessica
real.
talking about some
It's
niggas
all
will do
facade.
anything to see some ass twerking. Hey.
Yeah, right. I'm all for ass twerking. Ladies, don't y'all listen to the president. Twerk that ass. Where be fine woman with you twerking?
Hey, that's my shit now. Hold up.
That's your
After show.
Cardi B a nasty.
And he did.
Nasty motherfucker.
That's another show. That's another show.
God almighty.
Shit,
That being said,
Let's move on.
Yeah, man, good luck, Umar, with that Pan-African school shit. How long, okay, before we go to the next topic,
I got 2 years.
Tank, how long you think, Brian said you say 2 years?
You got 2 years.
How long you think for it open up?
Yeah, you say 2 years?
Yeah. You got the building. You better put some supplies in it.
Omar get a lot of hate, and you got all of that hustler shit, bad background. A lot of niggas don't trust him.
Let's be clear.
10
They
years.
never trust him. They never
Rick,
trust
what
that
you
boy.
think?
I don't even trust my pop.
I'm gonna be honest with you, it's gonna be at least 5 to 10 years before he gets school off the ground. Because you gotta think about it. Everything in that 23-hour long video that he talked about that he wants to implement and do, he's going to need A, the money, niggas don't trust him, and B, he's gonna have to actually put together a goddamn curriculum. He got too much shit going on.
That's easy. You can pull a curriculum off.
Fuck that. Now everything he's trying to do, and then he has to unteach it. A lot of people have to unteach it.
If you Google Pan African homeschool curriculum, it'll come up.
Jessica Grant said 10 years.
10 years. Fuck that. No.
It's gonna take him a whole
Once you make the video,
once you make the video, you gotta get that shit open. I was right.
It's gonna take him another 5 to 10 years to do everything he's trying to do.
2 years.
I'm right. He shouldn't have
5 to 10 years to open up a school and you got a goddamn building. You better get in there and sweep that
The
floor.
building ain't.
Put them light shades up. You see the light that was dangling down the hall? And this nigga walking through the hallway.
Everything that he stated that he's going to do with this school in that video is going to take him about 10 years for him to do it and do it
I'm
successfully.
talking about it being open. He need to have some kids in there.
But he got the building. It's open now. He turned the lights on. Boom,
I'm
boom.
talking about kids, a teacher. I don't care if it's 3 teachers and a
Lord
motherfucking
have
gym
mercy.
coach with a whistle.
Niggas
He
got to remember
asking for
too, it's maintenance
volunteers.
too.
He
Yeah,
asking
that
for
shit gonna fall
teachers.
apart.
He's asking for all this. Like, you got to go through the interview
He
process.
ain't asking for teachers. Because
He did in the video. Did you
let me
hear
tell
it?
you something. He must be asking for teachers to work for free. Because
He
Omar
asked-
can't afford to pay no private
And
school
who's
teacher
gonna
rate.
sit there and teach these damn
Think of how much a private
badass
school
kids
teacher
for
make.
almost 6 hours a day and not get paid?
I don't think badass.
Nisha, you'll look up how much a private school teacher
Because
makes
you gonna have
per
to
year.
pay him. You ain't
He's
paying.
willing to take the kids with behaviors. He already
But
said
you gonna
that.
have to pay. That shit gonna be free.
Exactly. So it's gonna take about 5 to 10 years.
Brandon. This shit adding up now. Omar, you a con artist, nigga.
I've been said that.
Don't get a school back.
Been said
But
that.
I'll get a school back. Because wait. Let's say for this school, he need at least 40 teachers. 40
That's way
teachers.
too much. You
That's a
don't need
big
40.
ass size school.
You don't even need 40.
Okay,
40.
20 teachers.
That's too much.
He got 2
You can't
fucking
teach a school
buildings.
without 20
Yes,
teachers.
you can.
Yeah, no.
How many students is going to be for 20 teachers?
This shit supposed to be K through
He
12.
also gonna want to have
That's
small
what he said.
class
That's why I
sizes.
said he should have made
Smaller
it
class
small
sizes.
scale.
He's
Small
gonna do
class
stuff with,
size
he's gonna
need
do
more
stuff with
teachers.
technology.
How
Small,
much?
all of that.
36.
Okay. A private school teacher start off $36,000.
He only
Y'all
got a
do that math real
goddamn
quick.
building. He couldn't even turn on the lights.
Even at 10 teachers, even with just 10 teachers at $36,000 a year, that's $360,000 a year. Just in teacher salaries
He's
alone.
currently looking for exterior designers right
This
now.
nigga
My friend
need-
just left his page.
This nigga,
That's
this
what
exterior
Black man
design.
with a dream, my nigga.
It's right.
The difference between Omar and y'all niggas old fake ass pastors out there doing little bullshit ass churches and that pimp ass preacher behind the pulpit. These Omar, this really believes and has a dream about the shit that he's talking about. He may be a
It's
hustler.
great.
He may be a hustler, but he really does.
Most con artists do believe in this shit. You're right.
Shit, I didn't know how you gonna get past this teacher
TD
problem.
J's pimping his ass off.
I never tell you, I think pastors are pimps.
Creflo Dollar. Creflo believe too. Creflo believe in this shit. But
I can't believe your ass better get him that
Yeah.
jet.
It's gonna be
Yeah, all
a minute
niggas
before he
say
open
that.
up this
Them
goddamn
niggas don't
school. He
believe
don't
that
have
shit.
the funding for it. It's gonna be a minute before you open up this
And that's why
goddamn
you don't burn
school.
bridges though.
Black
Right.
man with a
Back to
dream,
your
man.
point.
That's the
Exactly.
question.
Exactly.
Y'all realize though, realistically, it's gonna cost over $1 million a year to run this school.
Yes.
That's he ain't gonna be able to
For
do
K-
that.
No, especially trying to do it by himself.
Even if it's not K through 12, let's say it's K through 5, or
The
let's say it's 9 through 12.
the tuition is gonna be out the
you
ass.
need at least 10 teachers.
It's gonna be out the
10
ass for
teachers is
tuition.
running you 360.
Yeah, but
And they're not even good teachers. Them entry level teachers that just came out of college.
If I was him,
In Delaware.
if I was him, I would just focus on the middle school aid, because that's right where they're impressionable and you can actually teach them versus going with elementary school, because that's too much baby.
But if you talk middle school, that's when you start developing this shit. You start smelling
Omar
yourself,
can't do
you
that
start
shit. He say all these
hormones.
nigga babies important.
You
Omar
know.
by himself decides you're trying to do something. All of these
He
celebrities-
should, but I
he
do
reached
believe
out
he
to all
should
the
start
celebrities.
somewhere
They
and
wanna
then
help
go
him make
like
his
most
hands
schools
on.
do, but nah.
LeBron should have stepped in and helped him.
All
LeBron
these
can't.
LeBron got help from the state, so he's gonna go like, listen, nigga, you gonna need to get backing from the state. But they say he don't want
but
that.
see, this is the problem. The stuff that Umar is trying to teach, ain't no state. LeBron just got a school.
Exactly.
And it's good for him that he's doing the school.
But he has
this
help
school-
from the state.
I know,
That's
I
why
know.
his is taking
I
off.
know that. But the kind of school that Umar has, he needs the black community behind. He needs celebrity. That's why he went to the celebrities and everybody for the backing. What's that? Because he ain't gonna get.
But he can't show them shit. That's why they don't want to invest.
He can't show them.
He can't show them.
Hold that thought, Brady.
Well, he can still go to the state because he's gonna have to go through the accreditation process.
He ain't gonna be accredited.
No, he can get accredited or whatever.
But
he
ain't
gonna get no money.
But you're gonna have to do certain classes. Like it's certain curriculum that you
to get accredited, you have to teach what the state wants you to teach. That's why I say you're unaccredited.
But all the other
do that
stuff
bullshit.
extra credit.
It's been done before.
I want to go back to what Brittany just said. She said niggas don't want to invest because they don't got no plan. Niggas don't want to invest. Celebrity niggas don't want to invest with Umar because Umar is a damn fire starter. And
that
the shit
too,
he said,
but he also doesn't have a plan.
So we don't know if he has a plan, because he's not putting out his whole business plan over YouTube.
But
and all
I'll tell you
shit.
what though, ain't no LeBron James ain't gonna give no money to Umar as long as Umar is on TV talking about white people and black people can't fuck with each other.
He never said that. He said he don't trust him. And I'm with him. LeBron ain't gonna. That's the thing. That's the thing. The shit that we need, niggas is too scared to touch.
Yeah, they invested in
Niggas
it.
is too scared to touch.
What's up with the other topics?
What other time?
Well, I guess it's
But you gotta look at it when like when LeBron first said he was gonna do his school. Even before LeBron started doing his school, what was the first thing he did? He went into the existing school system and said, all right, we're gonna find a program for the parents. He started off small and he kept building, and then the end result was this idea is I'm gonna have a school. He started off small and started off with a scholarship program, and then he transpired to a school. And once he dropped the school, everybody was throwing money. LeBron, you need help? Bow.
Yeah, that's good. But LeBron ain't gonna do the shit that Umar does.
Umar started off like this.
I hate crackers, and I want to build my own school.
I'm gonna build my own school because
Like
people.
I think if both
Then
schools was
start
put up
small.
together, besides each other, and I had the trust to go to LeBron school, and we're both with the same financial backing, and I was in the Umar school, my son.
Okay, so
if I
Brittany has that other topic. So before we run out of time, I'm gonna roll all these into one. Okay, so
we'll talk about that next
the Jacksonville mayor
we'll
race.
talk about that next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next week. But I'm just gonna bring up the point. The Jacksonville mayor race has no Democrat running in the race.
Not one.
Right? Okay, and then Brittany has said on Love and Hip Hop.
No, you did no.
The same thing.
Black
Black
Ink,
Ink, Love and Hip Hop,
Black
Dicks
Ink.
and the Booties. It's the same thing.
Yeah, that shit.
That reality shit. That it was a Mexican girl. So I watched it. It's a Mexican girl who hang with the crew, everybody, or whatever. She said the word nigga, the crew got offended. Okay, so what I want to ask is, what is we doing? What's the state of the union of niggas? Because we got mayoral races and congressional races that don't have no niggas running, don't have no Democratic. Nobody, there's literally nobody in the field for Jacksonville for a nigga to stand behind and vote for.
Oh man, we worried about boycotting.
Right, so we not worried about the fact that we don't have a representative in the city that's 40% black. We not worried about not having somebody to represent us, but we worry about boycotting Gucci and it's this Mexican bitch saying nigga at the wrong time. What are we doing?
So you talk about the mayor office. First thing is that the one time we did have a black candidate and we had a black man win, he did absolutely nothing for our community. He did absolutely nothing.
I disagree with that.
I don't think he did anything. I think
What?
he did
So you
absolutely
feel like
nothing.
Alvin Brown?
I don't think Alvin Brown did anything.
I disagree.
Tell me something he did.
So
Besides that housing shit debacle that came back in the day, everything else,
yeah, what about the fact that all the storm gutters and the fucking sewer pipes and shit on the north side was fucked up, and Alvin Brown started to plan to redo all that shit. That's why all that construction been going on for the last 7 years.
Last 7 years.
Or whatever it was,
right.
5 years or whatever.
It ain't
they ain't
shit
done
happened.
with it yet.
I don't
I like Alvin Brown.
I don't feel like Alvin Brown has. He
Ricky,
did
you
enough.
hard on niggas, boy.
Very much so. I'm very much hard on niggas. I don't feel like he did enough for our community. In fact, Alvin Brown used to get his hair cut in the same barbershop that my dad and my son get their hair cut in. I remember he came in one day. My dad is a blind man. He's blind, cannot see whatsoever. He walked in, sat down. Yes, you did get your hair cut or whatever, but it's right during the time when he was trying to get reelected. The one person you should have spoke to out of anybody in there was my father. Why? He can't see you, but he still a vote that counts. You didn't do anything. You just walked and you left.
That's why.
Alvin
It ain't
Brown.
his kind of personal being,
Alvin
but he didn't do
Brown.
anything. You got
See,
the
this why
you
Alvin
also
Brown.
got the
This
churches
why
together. You got the churches together to have a conversation about crime in our area. Guess what? you're gone. You're gone. You try to implement a plan, it didn't work, and guess what? Crime is still high.
Well,
you did nothing.
Okay, two things. Number one, this is why this nigga lost. Because I would Tank. Niggas, because Tank do this to Obama sometimes too, but Obama, at least Tank got a rationale behind it, and it's the president. But niggas want so much out of niggas. Like, my thing is, what did we want the nigga to do? Ain't like we stepped to the niggas with no demands. We say, hey, Alvin Brown, here's our demands to Jacksonville as the black community. This is what we want. Nobody did that. I know for a fact, because I worked with Alvin Brown on his campaign. Now, is the nigga an asshole? I've heard things.
He is.
I'm not gonna put him down, because I may or may not have an interview with him coming up on Dominate Your Life podcast. Y'all check that out, Hater Bear Media. But that being said, my thing is, what did we say to the nigga that we wanted that he didn't provide? We never tell these niggas what we want.
Nope.
And then we get mad when they don't do nothing for us.
Yep.
But the white people said, this is what we want. We don't want to lose the Jaguars. We want to redo JTA. We want to do this and do that. And guess what he did? He did all that shit.
To help, and he helped white folks.
Because they asked him to help him, man. He did.
I mean, just squeaky wheel does get you absolutely
say that shit one more time, Brian.
We did bring the whole situation about the whole crime situation with the murders and all of the shootings and everything else. All he did was meet with a bunch of pastors, and that's it.
A couple niggas got shot.
That's all he did.
Right, how you stop crime?
Niggas gonna shoot.
Right. How you stop crime? Lenny
start.
Curry ran on the reason why Lenny Curry beat Alvin Brown is because he said Alvin Brown is the crime mayor, which is what white people do when they want to beat a black candidate.
Right.
Or whatever. He's like, Alvin Brown the crime mayor. So all these white people voted for Lenny Curry so that he can make crime better, because a white man gonna go in the inner city and make crime better. And now Jacksonville has the highest murder rate in Florida.
How do you fix
not
crime?
This year, not past year.
How do you fix crime?
No, it was 3 years ago, but not.
But how you fix? I'm talking about this.
Starting off now.
Yeah, how do you fix crime?
Well, number one, what he's doing now is he's bringing in some group from Chicago, which that's kind of ironic. Which that's very ironic because look at Chicago's crime yet you bringing in a group from Chicago to help us with our crime.
What how to talk to niggas that died?
My friend Jessica put down that this is in reference to the whole nigga conversation, which I think kind of comes back to this point. She said that the thing that Lily said is she doesn't understand us niggas because we don't stick together pretty much, and that we're weak, and it kind of goes into what you might be saying for the whole Alvin Brown situation, that we're not sticking together, so therefore we can't come here with an agenda to implement.
You know how many city council meetings I used to go to? I stopped going. You know why I stopped going? Because niggas don't go. You know how stupid you look at a city council meeting when you the only nigga up there and be like, you get your little 2 minutes, or sometimes it's not even 2 minutes, you get like a minute or 30 seconds to sit up there and say what you want to say in the meeting, and you like, yeah, I think y'all should come to the north side and rake these damn knees about the street. Yeah, damn it. Thank you, Mr. Rogers. Sit your ass down.
Niggas don't participate in the system and then complain
about the system. That don't make no sense.
Part of the system is designed for you not to participate anyway.
But it's all on you though.
A lot of people work, because I know when I used to try to go to city council meetings, I worked night shift.
Honestly, I didn't know when city council meetings was.
Well, that's
Tuesdays. Every other Tuesday in Jacksonville.
Man, you work night shift, but every nigga don't work night shift.
That's right. You got an excuse.
What time?
but some people work.
It's thousands of niggas that could have been down there.
I mean,
you're right.
Thousands
It's not
of
an
niggas.
excuse, but it's still.
the reason why the shit run them up with the voting and all is because nobody participates.
North Carolina,
The real is fucked up.
literally, in North Carolina, the dude who won the congressional race literally just got found guilty of fucking election fraud. They cheated. The Republicans got found guilty of cheating in the election.
Shocking.
Should have happened in Georgia too.
Right, in Georgia it's the same thing, but they ain't doing no query into it. But in North Carolina, they was like, wait a minute. How the hell this nigga here signed for the same dude that he voting for? But anyways, y'all want to look it up and see what happened. But long story short, they got found guilty. Part of the reason they got found guilty in that area, because the area that he won is a black district. And they like, why the fuck did this Republican white dude win this black district in Raleigh? And then when they investigated into it, they seen it. But you know who wouldn't call it? You know who called it? White people. Because they care about shit like that. Niggas ain't even give a fuck. They would have just had their Republican congressman.
Michigan is like 90% niggas.
Come on. You can light
And
the water on fire.
They want us to feel sorry
They
about they goddamn water.
They
I don't feel sorry for y'all niggas in y'all water situation. All of this shit
Come
can be
on.
avoided if y'all participate in the system.
And that's my thing. Okay,
You know
so
how many niggas in the make?
that go back to my
That shit
shit
like the whole north side.
overall, as black people, what the fuck are we doing? What do we focus on?
We care about this.
We worried about
Saying
Gucci
nigga.
and Jesse Smollett and Lenny saying a nigga, or we worried about getting something done? What we gonna get done? Everybody get behind Umar then. I'm not saying that literally, but I'm saying figuratively.
Right.
What are we doing?
Yes.
There's literally no black agenda. Back in the day with Dr. King, we had an agenda. We don't have an agenda. What up, bro?
What I found odd was like in the governor race with Gilliam, that the Democrats actually won Jacksonville.
Right.
Yeah.
Jacksonville turned blue for the first time in a long time. And then I find it odd that we turned blue for the first time in a long time and we don't have no real candidate for mayor.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
Definitely.
But that's because the Democratic Party locally in Jacksonville is weak as fuck. And Gillum ground game was sick. Yeah, he had a sick ground game.
Yes, he did.
So niggas, here's what Tank say this all the time on the podcast. Niggas love a pep rally. Right? That's a fact. Niggas love a pep rally.
Yeah.
What Gillum did to win Jacksonville, he came down here and he started 4 or 5 pep rallies. That nigga was in Springfield dancing at the park and shit. That nigga was on 103rd barbecuing and shit. Yeah, old school rewind and shit. Niggas love a pep rally. They was like, this nigga here lit. So they went out and voted for that nigga or whatever, right? So, but now we don't, the Democratic Party in Jacksonville locally is weak because all the niggas that's in it, Gaffney and Brown and all the niggas, and you like Rich Brown?
No.
Oh, I
like my old teacher.
Who
Garrett Dennis.
Garrett Dennis, all right.
He's a shit talker.
He all right, but most of the Democratic niggas that's in Jacksonville vote for the Republican city council.
This shit too redneck. This shit too redneck down here for the. I mean, Gillum came close.
We 40% black.
I know.
The county's 40% black.
I know.
That's almost half.
That's almost half. That means there's more niggas here than it is white people. Because you still have to add in Latinos and all the other demographics.
Yeah.
So it's more niggas than it's white people. And we losing every race.
I don't know what's the voting power of age.
Niggas here?
Of age.
It's pretty strong.
Of age eligible white voter versus black voter.
We got a strong presence here, man. It's some districts in the city council that we can't win because it's just white people living in our whole neighborhood.
That's why they try to
redistrict. Yeah. And it's the South. We still segregated. You right. So it's like we ain't gonna win the area over there by Avondale. We just ain't winning that district. But wait, right there by downtown in Springfield, why is your councilman white? Ain't no white people live over there.
Yes, they slow. They come
Them
in.
17 crackers ain't more than the 45 niggas that's
It's more than that.
Whatever you crackers do, y'all better not shut down Chan's. It's delicious. Damn it now.
Nah, Chan's gonna stay with them soul food restaurants. Y'all gotta get the fuck up out of there. And them churches.
That's right. They gotta open up an artisan lettuce and tomato spot.
They got one, I think.
Which
they got
is actually
Christie's. They got a couple of
Brittany and Brian, I think y'all missed our gentrification
episode.
How do you feel about gentrification?
I wonder about that though.
What?
I wonder what's going
I was with it.
to the black community churches
Not sure.
once they intensify the area.
There'll still be black community churches. Niggas, here goes niggas about niggas in church real quick. Niggas they won't go to historic. Them bitches still be open because pimps don't have their hoes come in. Niggas will drive across town to go to church.
Yes.
Niggas broke and poor and don't have no gas. And they live on the north side by Reebok. And for everybody that don't live in Jacksonville, shout out to our Irish listeners, our UK listeners, our German listeners. Niggas, that's the other side of town, y'all. It's really far away, a good 20 miles.
And then drive to
You'll drive 20, 30 miles to the Harvest Dome.
To
get your nigga church on.
Bethel.
You got no nigga church.
No, I'm gonna tell you though, that was one of the reasons why I had stopped going to mine. Because mine was right there in the community and they moved out of the community that they were serving.
Abyssinia?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I grew up right around the corner from Abyssinia. Grandpa, Abyssinia was in the community, they served the community. And moved. Then they moved way to the north side by Dunn Avenue. Bitch, how my grandma or my boy grandma, who can barely walk, supposed to get all the way to goddamn Dunn Avenue? They can't even drive no more.
About that money.
About that money.
Yeah, church is a business.
Yeah, drive out there for your nigga church. I'm good on that. I'm straight. So what you say, what's going to happen to those buildings? They ain't going to be relics. They're going to be lit. And it's going to be the only time niggas come in that neighborhood on Sundays. And you know what they're going to do? That's going to be the day that the artisan shop have neck bone day. Every Sunday we have neck bone on toasted wheat and rye. With raisin bread. You niggas come on down. Yeah, y'all missed
Chitlin
gentrification
sandwiches.
episode.
Chitlin.
Gentrification.
That's why I say I'm against that. That's why I say we need to start.
I love it.
We need to move back.
Get them niggas out.
They gotta
I
go
love
somewhere.
gentrification. I know it. That was his argument last time. Where they go? They'll find somewhere to go. Niggas
Yeah.
always find somewhere to go.
But that's
But clean this shit up. Because you know what, niggas, when you post, it's like the trailer park or whatever. They the crackers don't give a fuck about the trailer park. They're throwing bottles out everywhere. All right, y'all don't give a fuck about this area. Get the fuck out. It's gonna get cleaned up. You'll find somewhere to go. Move the fuck on. If the projects look like shit, it ain't gotta look like shit. But y'all niggas is making it shit
That's
or
true.
whatever.
Yeah.
We gonna clean this
That's
shit
true.
up. Y'all get the fuck
In
on.
Gainesville, on
It is
Archer
what
Road,
it is.
it's apartments
Mhm.
that people been staying in since the 70s. They was built for student housing for University of Florida or whatever. They still look brand fucking new. It's because white people live in them. But then in Gainesville, it's another side of town where the projects at, north side of town or whatever, right? Going back towards 301 where it's high school, right? You know you go across the flashing light, you in the hood.
We got it.
So right there, it's some projects, and they was built the exact same time, separately of each other, but at the same time, and those look like shit, and it's because they don't care about them. So you gotta care about your own self. You only back in the hood is fairly new. That's a within 50 years
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah.
The hood ain't exist.
Some hoods ain't got to be that
Yeah.
goddamn raggedy. That's all I'm saying.
That's like the old dude. You seen the old dude on the video cussing out the mayor and the councilman?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's saying that like people
What was
need to
his
start. He's saying that people need to start back being in the community. That was the main topic that I got.
Who
Yeah,
need to start that being in the
he
community?
started talking about
We need to start back.
He meant niggas.
Yeah.
But he was talking to the mayor and the sheriff, and the sheriff just stood there and talked because he basically was pointing out how the sheriff was just there for a photo op.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
He was like, y'all don't
He
care
had-
about-
he
and
had
that's my
his
thing.
ass
When we
on.
break down this crime, we done mentioned Jacksonville crime being bad on this podcast at least 10, 12 times throughout these 47 episodes or whatever, right? The banging one, we hang them and slang them. But the thing is, it's like you said, how can you stop crime? What the fuck we gonna do? What the fuck is Mike Williams, a white guy, sheriff, gonna do to stop crime? What is Lenny Curry, who was a insurance lawyer underwriter before he was the mayor, gonna do to stop crime?
My homeboy posted on Facebook and they say it ain't even 1 o'clock yet. Nigga done got shot on murder.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
tell you.
Yeah.
Today.
It's
something
something
So
going on.
we'll get more into the see. There's a lot of shit to talk about with that local election shit, Tank. But we got also we'll get Holly and them on from Take Back Jacksonville.
What the fuck is that? Who's taking it back from who? First Baptist?
No, taking it back
Yeah.
from the crackers. Yeah.
First
From
Baptist.
Take Back Jacksonville. We'll get them back. We'll get them on for that episode, and we'll talk about the different procedures and things that come along with that because they are endorsing Anna Brochet. I have no idea why. Yeah, I say fuck her too. I ain't voting for no Republican. Republicans eat dicks. That's how I feel. But, Bro, Listen Podcast, episode 47. As usual, we get the shit that y'all saw on Twitter.
No. Or Facebook. Or
Y'all ain't tuning in and be
Instagram.
like, "Ooh, I want to hear about that." Fuck
You
that.
promise we're gonna make it more stressful.
What's the name of that movie, Nisha, where the DJ nigga was like, y'all listen to what I play.
Oh, DJ no request.
Yeah, from the nigga from the good. Y'all came here to hear something, you hear what I want you to hear, niggas. But that being said,
Ooh,
brothers,
took up a lot of time.
He did.
I knew that nigga was gonna
He
do
was,
it.
he
He a
was.
fucking con artist.
That's
He a fucking con
his
artist.
cool shit.
Goddamn Umar. Y'all better go apply to Umar School. Daniel Douglas, Washington, Martin Luther King, Protestant School.
Marcus
Listen,
Garvey.
Brothers Podcast, episode number 47 in the books.
In the
Hit us
books.
up if you're from overseas and tell us, hey, bro, listen, I listen to you in Ireland and I'm black because we still don't know. And that'd be good. We have brotherspodcast@gmail.com. Also, you can hit us up and give us topics or say, hey, I want to be on the show if you live in the Jacksonville area. Or if you don't live in the Jacksonville area and you just coming this way and you want to be on the show, let us know. Because we put anybody on the show, Riff Raff and all. Look, Brian over here today.
Drag me out the street.
Yeah, I just met this nigga at Whole Foods. And he was like, oh, man, I was just thinking about being on podcasts. I'm like, I got a podcast. I don't even know this nigga.
Thank you, Jessica, for watching.
Appreciate everybody on the YouTube Live, on
Facebook
Facebook Live,
Live.
and listen on podcast provider.
We don't get Brittany to read out more of these comments.
Yeah, when
I
y'all
used to
comment-
do that shit.
Well, we didn't. Brittany, shout out to Brittany for doing her thing with the podcast. We done gained hundreds of followers since Brittany been working on social media stuff. So y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. Keep that going.
Absolutely.
But as always, Tank, don't fuck it up this week.
Please.
You a weekly fucker upper.
Stick
You
to
a
the
habitual
script.
fucker upper.
Stick
Don't
to the
do
script,
it. Stick to the script.
You already fucking it up. You supposed to just go.
Okay, so as always, we got final thoughts going around table, and then we're gonna do our black leader or just person, Black History person of the week. So Brian, you can be thinking about that. We ain't gonna start with you. Tank, what's your final thought?
I fuck with Umar. God damn it, because I know every nigga got their flaws. And everybody try to act like they perfect, like this, and that. I like when I can see the bullshit on Front Street. Not that fake RoboCop shit. I know you full of shit, my nigga. Me too. God damn it. I asked you for $5 and I swear you won't see me in a week. Or 2. God damn it, it is what it is. As far as what else we're talking about, the focus, what is niggas focused on? So much petty shit with this Gucci and Prada. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I might wear some Gucci tomorrow if I can get it for free. God damn it. Because all of that shit is minor to the real shit that's going on out here with niggas. I don't care about niggas' feelings getting hurt. Poor baby.
No, wrong final thought.
Yeah, nigga, it's my fault.
You thought I was long? I've heard longer.
I guess
Yeah, I've heard longer. You must ain't listen to the show when Matt was on here.
Final thoughts be long as you want.
When
Why
Matt-
you trying to cut my final thought?
I don't mean
She ain't got no respect for you, bro.
Brittany ain't doing no final thought this week. She ain't got shit to say.
She ain't got no respect.
B.
damn chair.
Okay, so we're gonna go Brittany, final thought.
No, take right. Actually, I don't think I have a final thought. To be honest with you, we think about it. But
You talk so much shit during the show.
Quick on your feet.
quick on the feet. At the end of the day, I think that we, as a community, we do need to invest back into our own community. And I'm staying what I say. Can't nobody teach us how to be us, but somebody who look like us, and that's pretty much what I'm living by. So, and fuck Umar.
Well, Umar, you ain't get no love, baby. Come on the pod, baby. Come curse us out. Come curse us out, baby.
Cool,
Cool ass nigga.
Call us all fools. How about that? Preach hashtag cool
Hold on, what that
ass.
nigga did with his phone? Hold on. I got this. Y'all didn't see that shit? When the nigga phone wrong when he was trying to act like somebody was on it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that shit was funny, boy. Fuck out of here.
B, what's your final thoughts, baby?
My final thought is, I really don't care what people say when they say the word nigga. That shit don't bother me. We got bigger fish to fry. A word ain't that much important than the shit going on in the community. Focus on that shit first.
Here, here. Here, here. Yeah. My final thought. If you niggas want somebody to do something for you, ask them. We always keep saying this nigga ain't do this and that nigga ain't do that, but we don't got no demand.
Well, we said nigga a lot this episode.
Hey, these niggas ain't shit.
This was a nigga episode.
Hey, we making up for it. Everybody on here is available to say the word nigga, so we let it ride. You know what's funny? I wonder how the white people who listening, because we got a bunch of white listeners, especially since now they starting to subscribe on social media and shit. Most of those people white, right? Yeah. I wonder how y'all feel when we just be like, man, nigga. Huh? How y'all, are you smiling right now? Are you cringing in your SUV?
In your SUV.
Are you cringing?
Soccer mom.
How you crackers feel?
God damn, what?
If they offended.
I ain't said cracker in like 6 episodes.
Yeah, you've been doing that.
No, you said cracker this episode.
Yeah, you did.
Hell yeah, you said cracker every episode.
Before this.
Man, whatever. I with Brian, man. Who give a fuck about who say nigga? It's bigger fish to fry. That being said, every week, starting a few weeks ago, we started doing a Black History figure, because Black History 365.
365.
As Brittany and Tom join us.
Black Pride.
So, we go around and we're going to represent for a historical black figure that you may not know, or you may know, but just research it. Tank, who you got this week?
Brittany, you got somebody?
Yeah, I do.
All right, we're going to go to Brittany. Let me think about this.
Tank ain't got nobody?
Really? You be the first one back to go.
Brittany, go ahead.
Nina Simone.
Nina Simone. Don't watch her movie, though. Did they put blackface on you, girl?
Yes.
Come on, don't watch the movie.
Look
Don't
up.
watch the
Research
movie.
Nina
They
Simone.
put blackface on Zoe Saldana. Why she took that role?
Right. Research Nina
God
Simone,
damn.
her music, what she's about,
Trash.
all of that. Research Nina
Hot
Simone.
booty garbage. Go ahead, Brian, because Tank don't know yet.
I got one.
Okay, go ahead.
I got 2.
Go
We
ahead.
got one. Say
I
for
thought
next
of Fred Hampton. I didn't think of going. Fred Hampton, Black Panther.
There you go.
Salute, my nigga. But you said this more make me think of Billie Holiday or whatever.
Strange fruit.
Niggas
Yeah.
don't know about Billie Holiday. Y'all can look up her story.
Look it up. Make sure y'all look this shit up. Don't just-
Married Al Singers, the what predated.
Now that's a good movie. Who played Billie Holiday? Was that Diana Ross?
I didn't see the fucking movie.
I seen the movie. Who played Billie Holiday in the movie?
I know the crackers killed her.
Where's the intern?
What though?
If y'all don't know about Billie Holiday,
Yeah, watch the movie. Ain't the movie called Strange Fruit? Why would I say that was Diana
I've
Ross?
never seen the
It
movie.
might have been Halle Berry. It was Halle Berry.
No, she played Dave. Not I know what you're talking about. Dorothy Dandridge.
Oh, she did play
Yeah.
But she might play Billie Holiday too.
I know.
Look it up for us.
Yeah.
Brian, what's your final thought, people? I'm not final thought, I'm sorry. African American figure.
I was gonna joke and say Jesse, because he fucked around and tried to do some white people shit on the slide. You ain't Ryan Lochte, you can't get away with lying. But nah, I'll stick with a local dude, man. Maul Jones, he's a rapper. He's one of the first.
Lady sings the blues.
He's the first guy to be actually recognized as a black historian of hip hop. I think that's pretty dope.
Awesome.
Yeah, look, this nigga from here.
Yeah, Maul Jones. You don't know that?
Motherfucker.
See? That's why we do this. That's why we do this. By the way, y'all, it was Diana Ross. She played Billie Holiday and Lady Sings the Blues. So that's what's up. Maul Jones cool as well too. Yeah, he's a cool ass figure. So y'all look up Maul Jones. I'm gonna hit y'all today with this dude was great. He stopped this vampire invasion. His name is Blade. Greatest dude of all time. I'm just clowning. It's not Blade. But I'm gonna go with another nigga who fought. His name Colin Powell.
Okay.
Or whatever. A lot of people thinking him as the nigga that was with the Bushes, but he's more to him than that.
Just doing this thing.
Yeah, he earned his way to that spot or whatever. He was on Joint Chiefs. So look up Colin Powell, African American greatness. That being said, Brothers Podcast episode number 47 in the books.
And the books.
Appreciate all you niggas. I'm just trying to say niggas as many times as I can.
This is the nigga episode.
Yeah.
We should have a poll and see how many times you said in this.
Who gonna listen and count that shit?
Right.
Hey, somebody will do it.
Bro Nation, if you out there, count how many times we say nigga in this episode and then email it to us at brotherspodcast@gmail.com. But we appreciate everybody for checking us out, man. We appreciate Brian for being a special guest, man.
Thank you for having me.
You want to give out your handle or something like that, or you'll just see him when you troll?
Hey, just see me when I troll.
Yeah.
You'll know it's me. I always got an anime picture up.
That's right. This nigga look like
Single boy?
you catching him up.
Yeah,
Damn, boy, man. You start having an aneurysm. He said, who?
Man, I'm a
Cut the shoulder.
Hide from a big boy?
Man, I'm a reformed hoe, man.
Never mind.
He said he a reformed pole.
Wait.
I'm a reformed hoe, man.
Y'all, if y'all want a visual of Brain, y'all can always go to the YouTube. Damn, it's something in your face. What?
It's called the microphone.
Oh, there. Y'all go to the YouTube
I look like young Fred G.
or the
Sanford.
Facebook.
Yeah.
He think he look like Fred Sanford. I think he look like the nigga from the mailman from 227. But that or the remember the daddy?
The comedy.
Yeah, Ronaldo Ray. That nigga
Yeah.
look just like Ronaldo Ray. He look like the daddy that got out and called on Friday. Get you in this car. Well, I don't know why you messing with these good people.
You want some too, old man?
No.
I just want my mama chain back. That's all.
Oh, man. That was up. But until next time, Bro Nation, as always, all power to the people. Peace.
I'm a reformed hoe. You can't ask me those questions. That's an automatic choke-up
Nigga said
response.
this nigga had an aneurysm. What? Damn.
My bad, bro.